Good day to all of you. We are so happy to be back with you again. This is just after the second T20I. Nikhil, would flabbergasted be a word good enough to describe the kind of hitting we saw?
I mean, the dew must have played its part, okay? But I don't care what
There was
excuses
dew
you
in the
make.
first innings from the first ball. They showed it on
Yeah,
the
yeah,
camera.
yeah. This ground wasn't. It's not even dew. It's outright wet. Like it's that
Yeah,
bad.
yeah,
Ishan Kishan, he just made up for Abhishek Sharma, and to make up
yeah.
for Abhishek Sharma, what's the bigger compliment in the whole T20 game right now?
By the way,
By the way,
the
this is the thing that I want to focus on Ishan Kishan.
yeah,
When he was dropped,
yeah,
and after that, even in the IPL for Mumbai at times, he had
yeah.
become too leg-sided a player.
Today you saw his offside play.
He
Seriously
was
good
all
offside.
he played across the entire wheel today. Very
Reverse sweeping. He was reverse sweeping Santner openly,
made
easily.
his power, yeah, his
Yeah.
power, bro. What is this team?
By the way, so we essentially got our answer to the question what happens if Abhishek Sharma fails in a match? This is the answer.
The fucker Surya Kumar Yadav's come to life, yeah.
Let's just say the third over was the problematic over for New Zealand. I don't know what they see in Jack. I don't know what they see in Zach Fulks, but that poor guy was absolutely sent
No,
to
no,
the
I see.
slaughterhouse.
He did well in the ODIs. He did enough for them in the ODIs. He's just had the worst game of his career. I don't think he's ever had a worse game than this.
Yeah. Nothing close to this. It's
I mean,
actually
if
the
the
most
first over
expensive
was
spin.
bad,
Yeah,
if his
second over
first
was.
his second over though is just buffet over.
Surya was basically picking his spot and deciding, okay, I'll hit you there now, I'll hit you here now, I'll hit
But
you there.
in fairness, okay, Folks was the worst of them because his two overs of 49. But everybody went, man.
3 overs for
Everybody went.
67 at the end. 3 overs for 67, Zach Fulks. The most expensive New Zealand bowler ever in a T20 game, and that's not even bowling his final over. If they had bowled his final over, he had a chance for 100. That is how
Wow.
bad it was
I mean,
today.
compare this to Arshdeep. He was 4 overs 57, and that
53,
was
and
bad.
that looks fine. That looks fine compared to the nonsense that was
No,
on
no, no. He must
display.
be 4 overs 57 because I think the last over gave 17.
No,
Ah,
53.
no, I'll
53.
tell you
Leg
what happened.
buys.
Four of those were buys. They were given as
Yeah,
buys. They should have
buys,
been
buys,
wides,
buys.
but they were given as buys.
Yeah,
Right. So he's 4 overs 53, which is bad enough. But
yeah,
this, of course, just took it to another level. Listen, this team, it can annihilate you from anywhere, man.
yeah. And this is without Bumrah. This is without Bumrah. And no Tilak. And no Aksar.
Oh my God. Shit. I mean, T20s, bro, we could, like the Aussies had got so cocky in the 90s that they played a
Yeah,
tri series or a quadrangular with an
yeah,
Australia A team.
yeah. Yeah,
We could do this in T20. We could play an A team against ourselves. Eh?
yeah. At this
Probably the
point, yes.
only team that would have, say, that would win, say, 3 out of 10 games against us would be
Is
our own A
Australia
team.
right now. Is Australia,
No,
I
not
think.
even the
Three.
Aussies. The Aussies are not winning 3 out of 10. Those bastards might win the one game that matters. I don't think
Yeah.
they can beat us in three T20s in 10. I don't think they can.
No, but what I saw from today's match is contrast this with the first match. This is something I noticed immediately, right? We batted first in the first T20, and even though we lost a lot of wickets, there was no slowdown at any point. 238 was an above par score. 208 looked bad from the moment they finished with 208. And Ishan, Kishan, and Surya basically proved it was at least 50 runs too less. 50. That's how well they hit the ball today. And look, you're not going to get Abhishek Sharma out first ball every match. Today, you are actually a little lucky with the both the openers out for very low scores.
I mean, I
Next
wouldn't say,
match, you,
I don't think it ever felt 50 short, to be honest with you. But I do agree with you that given how stop start New Zealand's inning was, we were all
yeah,
aware that 208 was just about par, right? Just about par.
yeah,
And I don't think that even with India's hitting power,
yeah,
I mean, I don't think you still anticipate what went on today.
I know you don't anticipate it. By the way, this is India's highest chase. They have chased down 200 or above 7 or 8 times right now. They have never chased down a score of 210 or above. I think they'll break that record this time.
Oh, that's
Also,
just it. It's going to die very soon. The 210, what? They bloody chased 250 one day.
yeah. One more thing. Thank you so much for listening to us and dropping Gill. Like, this is a Death Star batting lineup. Like, I cannot even begin to come up with enough adjectives for this. And Pakistan at Colombo, if the Colombo pitch is flat by any stretch of the imagination, believe me, they're going to get annihilated, considering
No,
what New Zealand went
it
through.
doesn't need to be flat. It doesn't.
Yeah,
They'll do any condition, man.
yeah, that's there. That's there. Because the
You
Nagpur pitch wasn't exactly flat. They
no, no,
still managed
okay.
238.
They may not make 200. It doesn't matter. They can win a 180 game.
Yeah, that's
Whatever
there.
they do, any kind of pitch condition, they're going
Yeah,
to go well above par.
yeah, that's there. By the way, Shivam Dube, congratulations, my man. You have proven to be the ultimate example of a cricketer who is in the right place at the right time. Dude is doing everything necessary just to do these pits and pieces everywhere, just nice enough. And my God, the guy is so good at what he does. Today
He
also,
doesn't
he did.
lose matches, man. He's never part of a losing team.
No. Out of the 50 games, I'll tell you, he has 50 games, right? I think he's won like 45 of them or something like that.
That's crazy. Bro, that is crazy.
90% win rate. Yeah, pretty much.
By the way, I thought he was under bowled. I thought we could have bowled him another over. His first over was very
Oh,
good,
yeah,
very
1 over. Yeah,
intelligent.
you could have probably bowled him another over. Yeah.
It was very
Actually,
intelligent over.
uh, uh, one thing, he has a brain in his body, unlike Nitish Kumar Reddy sometimes. He actually has a brain in his body. He knows
Bro,
who
I
to
think this
target.
guy in T20s, he can bowl 4 overs sometimes. He's that
I
smart.
think I think we should start looking at him in ODIs also. Honestly, if we are thinking straight, we should start looking at him in ODIs also, at least as a 5 over all rounder. There's nothing to lose, and his play against spin, my God, he kills spinners. Like, they don't even bowl spinners to him anymore. That's how crazy it is. And when he hit that 100-meter six, I was like, he didn't even get all of it. It still went 100. He didn't even get all of it.
It's amazing, man. It's quite amazing. I mean, I thought at some point I'd do a lot of talking about Mitch Santner today. How impressive is his switch to becoming a hitter as well, right?
I think he has become a modern day Jaddu with the way he's bowling, because he was absolutely smashed out of the park today. Smashed.
Yeah, but what do you do with this lineup? What do you bowl? You can't put the ball in the air. You
No,
can't
you all.
actually flight it.
I think Mitch Santner had the right idea when he started bowling outside the wide line to Ishan Kishan. Give it away that way instead of
No, but
getting it for six.
that's what they got Rachin Ravindra with as well.
Yeah. That's
Your
essentially what they
pitches
did.
can't be that bad. Yeah, you can't make pitches that are that bad that a bowler has to literally bowl an illegal delivery to try and get even a dot ball. It's ridiculous.
I mean, that's where I was so impressed with Jacob Duffy. Duffy has some serious ability. I mean, this is a great performance considering the circumstances. If you think about it,
Yeah,
4 overs
but I
for
mean, I think
38.
let's just summarize and finish off. This is this is a statement win in a certain. Both wins are statement wins, but this one is just there's no weaknesses. There's no chink in this armor in these conditions, man.
They did this without Bumrah. I just want to remind everyone: no Bumrah, no Bumrah. I don't know how to put it into words right now. No Tilak Verma, no Bumrah, no Aksar. All are Bumrah is rested, obviously, for obvious reasons. You don't need him to play every game. And okay, here is one stat I will just show you. I just calculated this. This is India's winning percentage in T20s for the last 18 years. 71.2. 71.2.
That's superb. That is superb.
All right.
71 is superb.
And we are higher than Choto Moto teams like Japan, Hong Kong, and all of these who get minnows to bash on all the time. We have a winning record against every team that we have ever played against. We have never lost to an associate. I'll show you that as well. It is very rare that you win a World Cup and then you improve so drastically. You're almost thinking, what is the limit of this team? You win the World Cup, and then this team has gotten even better.
Yeah, because you took the old pieces out of it.
Yeah, essentially.
You modernized. You modernized, bro. You fucking modernized. Insane motherfuckers, dude. What a like. I just can't get over this team. I can't get over it.
And thank you so much,
I
New Zealand.
I have sat there today
Yeah,
trying to imagine what are the situations in which this team loses the match,
maybe if
right?
they lose
And
4 wickets in the first 5 overs or something.
that's exactly it. You need and nothing less than four will do. It has to be
Yeah,
four,
yeah.
right? And of which both Sharma and now Ishan Kishan have to be a part.
And even Sanju Samson. You never know what Sanju can do on a day.
Oh
You,
fucking hell! Yeah. Sanju will make 135 balls, man.
yeah, he has done that 3 times. Look, that's the other thing. Like you had first match,
Hey,
you had
any
Abhishek.
announcement on Bangladesh?
Uh, let me just check. Like they're really dragging their feet. I think
No,
they're
no, no, no.
basically
I think they're dragging their feet because they want to bring them back in. They've given them the threat. They've told them that not only are we going to fuck you on this World Cup, we're going to fuck you going forward. Cricket in your country will be dead.
okay. Uh, a small partition. We have to talk about the BBL, but also look at this funny piece of news. I really have to share this because Pakistan, when we are getting into the space age with our batting lineup, this is what they are doing. Look at this. Afridi and Babar are named in the T20 international squad. Oh my god, oh my days.
So what are these like? God. By the way, I've never seen a cricketer get humiliated in this sport like Babar was dealt with in the BBL.
Babar is a wicket that honestly T20 sides shouldn't take. As
Yeah,
long as he's there, he wins you the match, not his own team.
yeah. Rizwan is the same,
Shaheen Shah Afridi, my god, he was blasted everywhere.
bro. Afridi was taken off and over,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Because he
yeah,
was a liability.
yeah.
Babar and Rizwan were both taken off batting.
Yes, yes.
Babar, I think,
But
ends with a strike rate of 100. Brother,
yeah,
even on his fielding, there is an article I read about Steve Smith screaming at him saying, just get out of the way. Just
yes.
get the fuck out of the way.
When Steve Smith, a well known non T20 expert, is hitting 140 balls, and you are basically doing 40 of 40 balls and trying to get a runner ball 50 in a T20 match, I don't know what more are the limits of this national sense of humiliation that Pakistan can go to, but they will always dig deeper. I know
So
that. This is
I was on a quick podcast with Kushal and
Kushal. I
Aditya,
saw
and
the whole thing. Yeah, I saw the
yeah,
whole
so
thing.
Kushal had mentioned that BBL is up for sale.
Yeah, they'll buy.
Okay,
Indian billionaires are going to buy that. Don't worry. We are going to
and
have MI Sydney soon enough.
that's why they let the Pakistanis in just to inflate their numbers. What the fuck? What are these players? Bro, we are
The
talking about space age
two,
T20 cricket being played by India. And honestly, New Zealand are doing their best to keep up. New Zealand are not, New Zealand as a team, you add a couple of pieces in this, right? A
yeah,
couple of things go right for them. They can knock you out.
yeah, yeah. They can. They have
They're
the
not too
ability.
far away. They are far away, but it's not, we are not out of their range. We are out of Pakistan's range.
Yeah, completely. And I was looking at this 202 runs across 11 innings at a strike rate of 103. Kohli's worst season in the IPL was a strike rate of 130 or something. His worst season in the IPL ever. And that was probably his debut season or something. This is this is unpardonable. Like the Babar Azam that 2022, 2021 somehow, you know, you are right. The COVID effect, no crowds, he blossomed. Once the crowds came back, he's done.
He's a, he's a mentally weak piece of shit, dude. Bro, I have no sympathy with Pakistanis. I find the whole thing. Listen, they're nothing but narrative. The whole country is nothing but narrative, man.
when Tilak Verma, the
They made
clutches,
60 requests during Ops Sindoor to
yeah,
have their
yeah,
asses not put on fire,
yeah.
right? And
Yeah.
walked around the world saying, we have proved our superior firepower, air firepower. To
By the
what
way,
kind
they
of
keep saying
country?
six, but by the way, they keep saying six jets were shot down. There is no evidence for even a
Forget
single
no
jet being
evidence.
shot.
There is now evidence that if anything, it was only one jet which is damaged because we have sent 35 Rafales out of our 36 Rafales for upgrade.
So, where did the other five jets suddenly materialize from? Were they their own JF-17s that they shot down?
Bro, this,
It's a
what
good
am I
question.
trying to tell you? This is a country which, when they have, whenever they are faced with the truth,
They
this
can't
is the
deal with it.
only art they know.
Yes, yes, yes.
So there is no introspection. That is why their cricket can't change. Nothing can change. And by the way, they have made a fucking proper lummox out of Bangladesh. They've
I
instigated
agree.
Bangladesh into this bullshittery
Yeah, yeah. One more
while
thing.
themselves participating in the tournament.
Absolutely, absolutely. But look at this. Harris Rauf actually played well in BBL. He's been dropped. Shaheen Shah Afridi was rubbish in the BBL. He's been taken in. I think as backwards thinking is an absolute 100% necessary need if you have to be a Pakistani selector. Like this is I I cannot even I don't even know the words to speak. Like this puts me at a bigger level of
I'll give you a word.
flabbergastedness.
I'll give you a word. A word we'll be using for the Pakistani team throughout the T20 World Cup is goat shaggers. They're all fucking goat shaggers and they're very little else.
Do you know what the PSL Man of the Match award was? I'm not even kidding. Go on video. It's a goat.
That goat is going to be in an orgy when it gets home, man. That's the sad part.
And then be cut up and eat. So it goes both ways. There's nothing much for the goat. I mean, I'm just looking at this, and our winning record. On a final note, I would like to just say this. Our winning record since the Afghanistan T20I is just before the T20 World Cup. So we won 11 straight T20Is. Afghanistan 3, then 8 to win the T20 World Cup. So we won 11 straight. Since that time, I think we have close to a 90% winning record against across all T20I games everywhere. Perfect
I
Asia
mean,
Cup, not a single loss series. It's just it's beyond incredible. Like it's not even conceivable. Uh, uh, I am just frustrated that it took us this long to develop this batting lineup. That's all. Because otherwise you would have probably had 4 T20I World Cups already. Believe me, not two. It's
no,
just
clearly the
incredible.
oldies and their thinking was holding you back.
So one thing I will give Gautam Gambhir a lot of praise for is this team. It's under him that this has blossomed this much. Like this entire stuff has come under him itself.
Oh, yeah, the shorter the format, the better he is.
Yeah, there's no question about it. Like his thinking and this. I mean, today Ian Smith, he was making this comment. He was saying New Zealand need to start redefining what is a good score for them. He literally said this on air at the end of the match. He said, I'm disgusted. I don't like the way they played today. They need to redefine what is a good score for them because against this Indian side, 210 is just not enough. Simple as that. He just
Bro,
said
but
it
if the team
blatantly.
has its limits, what is it going to do? What is it supposed to do?
He literally said this outright, and I was thinking, yeah, basically give this. I mean, and they're doing it not on toy grounds. Nagpur and Raipur are big grounds. They have 75-meter fences. Those are reasonably sized grounds. I was
It is.
just it's just it's just like, okay, you can't control them on a small ground. Now you can't control them on a big ground. Now let's assume there's the T20 World Cup in Australia. These people will probably back themselves to hit the sixes there also,
It's
because
total domination, bro. It's total domination.
believe me, I just want the Aussies to be out before the semifinals. If they're out before the semifinals, it's over. That's it. The tournament's over. Simple as that. And my
Anyway,
god.
we should wind up. 20 minutes is too
Yeah.
long for a short.
Yeah, 20 minutes is too long. He'll cut it down. No problem. Thank you so much. So, um, Any closing comment from you? Any closing comment?
Fuck. That's my only closing comment. Fuck, man. Wow. Wow.
I can't begin to describe the level of insanity and lunacy that we have displayed. Like it's just insane. And look,
Bro,
Australia were building.
here's the scariest bit. We're nowhere
Yeah,
near our limit.
yeah, we aren't yet.
Nowhere
Nowhere.
near being tested to the end.
Nope, not at all. And we didn't even have the clutch god Tilak Verma today. Like the clutchest of clutch. He embraces pressure like it's his long lost lover. Just to give you an idea.
But this World Cup, I don't want Pakistan being beaten. I want them being annihilated by us with
Depending on
total
the pitch,
intensity.
yeah, let's see what Colombo gives because Ketarama, the ODI yesterday, which I basically went back and watched the highlights of, it was the old school, slow
Yeah, yeah,
spinner.
yeah.
So
And England were in big trouble after having had a reasonable start, being two down for 120 odd.
it's
Once the pitch
impossible to
got,
chase anything there. It's impossible
yeah,
to
once
chase
the pitch
anything there.
catches up with you, you just can't accelerate. You can't do a thing.
Yeah, you can't do a thing, which is why basically win toss, win game there also. It's the opposite of the Indian effect, right? So, but I don't know if they're going to put the same pitches for the T20 World Cup because
Let's
that
see.
will mean,
Let's see.
let's
Let's
see,
see.
let's see what
Whatever the
happens.
pitch, fuck these guys. Have to kill them.
By the way, first match is against the Indians of the US. Let's see what happens. Mumbai as well. Flat deck. Let's see what scoring limits, the scoring speed scoring stuff they preach. By the way, a closing note. I just want to check this series. I want to see what are the other three venues. One is Guwahati, small ground. Vishakhapatnam, small ground. Tiruvananthapuram, bigger ground. Okay, you are
Bro,
going to see something crazy
Vishakhapatnam,
happen.
Vishakhapatnam's going to go mad.
Yeah, and
That
Guwahati.
pitch is
Don't
also
forget.
as flat. No, but Guwahati can be a slower pitch. Vishakhapatnam will be a belter.
No, they'll give a flat pitch for Guwahati. Mark my words. After the batting displays here, I don't think anyone is going to give a slow pitch. Believe me. They're going to just say, have fun, lads. Have fun. Don't even come crying to us. It's just insane. Like this team. This is why I told you. Remember my words about 6 months ago? I told you this is the team with which you basically use Bumrah as a weapon to win as many World Cups as possible just to make him a Hall of Famer. He deserves at least 3 World Cups in his kitty. He's got one. Now he's coming to get his second of any kind. Let's be very clear about that.
Well,
That's
this World Cup
basically,
has to be the start of domination, like total fucking domination.
yeah, not just this one. This team is so good. 2028 and 2030 also should
You know,
be
especially
already.
because T20 World Cups come around every 2 years, right? You should be
Yeah,
having a 4 World Cup to 6 World Cup cycle with a team.
yeah, yeah. I'm so glad that Virat won the last one. It's almost like it's you got the all the old stuff out of the way. Now welcome to the new age, ladies and gentlemen. The show has begun.
All right, man.
Oh.
Okay,
Thank
sign
you so
off.
much for watching. We'll see you very soon with the football videos as well. There's a lot of turmoil to go through. Thank you so much. We'll see you very soon. Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.